Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Oh, today we're going to be taking a look at another drop knife. Haven't had a knife from drop on the channel in a while, but this one in front of us is the drop produced, Gareth Bull designed, we manufactured Miura. Absolutely gorgeous knife. I have to thank Drop, Gareth Bull, and of course the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity to check out the Miura. So let's get it picked up here and get a really good look on it. I'll give you a nice profile shot of it. Let the light catch that carbon fiber. Looks really good. Now, I mean, immediately when I hear we built, I know it's going to be a well-built knife. And this one, no exception at all. But I will tell you, we're going to talk about at a point where, to me, this knife has one, it's kind of a big flaw to me. But we'll get there. But first off, let's just look at it. As I said, we built knife, that carbon fiber, looks absolutely gorgeous. I have learned to come to appreciate carbon fiber. It never used to be one of my, I just never really cared for it. But man, carbon fiber can be done so well and look so good. So I have learned. But I mean, check it out, guys. Carbon fiber scales, carbon fiber backspacer, got titanium liners, titanium pocket clip. It is right hand tip up carry only. As you can see, on that top screw there, the pocket clip is kind of countersunk in there. You can see that. I mean, everything, I mean, no gaps, no flaws, just absolutely gorgeous, well-built knife. Check our centering. Yep, I expect nothing different. Absolutely gorgeous, well-centered knife. Now, we're looking at a front flipper. Oh, and the body, the screws, guys, hardened titanium screws. T6 is for the body, T8 for the pivot. There's our drop logo. Those of you that are not big billboarding fans, I think you will be pretty happy with this knife. Front flipper, our front flipper. Whoa, oh, there you go. You just got a clue as to the flaw in this knife. Jimping on the front flipper does very well. Guys, the action on this knife is just silly. Oh my goodness, it's so smooth. So smooth. I mean, my goodness, just look at that. Cage ceramic bearings in the pivot. Golly. What are we locking up at? Oh, what do you think, guys? 30, 40? Maybe 40. I'll say 40%. But again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous action. There's your only marking on the blade. I think it's well placed. Doesn't look bad at all. S35 VN, a blade steel, coated blade, obviously. Love that blade shape. My goodness. That kind of elongated drop point. Really, really nice swedge cut in the top of that blade. Choil. Ah, would you look at that choil? To me, that's almost a perfect sharpening choil to me. Extremely well done. Now, that flipper tab has become a ramp. Pretty good place for the thumb. My thumb is actually kind of forced backwards a little bit to use it. If I just put a natural grip, that's where my thumb lands. So it kind of lands forward of that and kind of on that swedge where the blade narrows out with that swedge. So if you were going to use it like this, you know, might become a thing. You know, not really a big deal to me, but just felt I had to point that out. So my thumb is kind of forced back into this position. Not uncomfortable, but it's just not you know, it's just not where my thumb wants to lay, which is right there. In hand, feels very good. It's not a big knife. We'll get our measurements here in a minute, but I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. No lanyard love, no lefty love. I'm sorry, lefties, and I'm sorry, lanyard fans. You know, but to me, this knife is more, obviously, just from the looks out of it, more that kind of fancy. Could it work? Yes. Does it work? Without a doubt. It goes to work. No issues with it whatsoever, except for what I'm about to talk about. And I'll talk about this before I get into my specs. This carbon fiber is extremely slick. I mean, I get no grip on that carbon fiber whatsoever. So when I come to say work knife, no, not even remotely. Dress up knife, gentleman's knife, without a doubt. I think it fits that bill perfectly. But when using it at work, and you saw just a couple of minutes ago when I was spinning around, I mean, it slipped out of my hand. My hand actually slipped on it. And yeah, not a big fan of that at all, really. And it's such a beautiful knife too. All right, let's take a look at our specs. What are we going to look at here? So overall length, you're looking at about 7. The official length is 7.3. Yeah, okay. I'm getting about 7 1/4, maybe just a little short of that. Handle length, right about 4 inches. Grip length, I'm going to have to go with the natural grip. And you're looking at about 3.5. Could you choke up? Yes. Yes, you could. My finger tries to find, it's not a great spot for my middle finger there. As you can see, it's a little off. I've got this right here coming into my middle finger, so choking up, it wouldn't be something I would want to do for really any length of time at all. But in the natural grip, about 3.5 inches. So then your blade, I'm getting a blade of right about 3 1/4, and then your cutting edge is going to be just shy of 3 inches, right about 3 inches. So guys, blade length restrictions, definitely you should be in there. I don't know. I know here, if it says a 3-inch blade, this one would be fine, because the cutting edge is actually less than 3 inches. So I could get away with that. Size comparisons. A bug out, to me, is a really good comparison. Now, I know I was just watching one of my buddy mild-mannered EDC's videos that said if the camera's at an angle, it's hard to get a good idea of the size comparison. And well, I mean, I'm looking through the camera right now, and I'm looking down at the table, and I mean, you're pretty much seeing in the camera what I'm seeing here. The bug out's got it by just a bit in the blade, and I think that's pretty evident in the on camera. Now, obviously, our PM2 is going to be quite a bit larger knife. You know, I've kind of adapted the old proper in here, so we'll just see what it looks up like against the proper. Got the proper by a little bit. Good margin. Good, probably 1/4 inch-ish on the blade, and about that on the handle as well. So the bug out seems to be a pretty good size comparison for the Miura. Get a weight on it real quick. 2.6 ounces, really nice weight Obviously, I mean, you're talking titanium and carbon fiber, so, and 75 grams. It's really, really nice weight. Carries really well. Let's get a look at our pocket clip. Pretty darn deep carry. I am digging that. Definitely looks really good. Now, I can't remember if I said this in the beginning or not, but there is a rosewood version of this. Now, I'm really, really glad to get this knife in hand for the simple fact that I can feel just how slick that carbon fiber is, because, man, between the carbon fiber and the rosewood, I don't know, the rosewood one looks very good. And after getting this one in hand, the carbon fiber one would be a hard pass for me. They're selling, both sell for right about $225. They're available, well, they're pre-order on Drop right now. I'm recording this video on the 12th of August. It should post here in a couple of days. But as of the 12th of August, while I am recording this, there's 6 days left on the pre-order. And I believe it said, let me look, I got it pulled up here. I believe they said they're going to ship February 3rd of 2021 is their estimated ship date. If you're interested in checking them out, of course, I will leave a link. Gosh, I can't think. I will leave a link down in the description for you guys to go check them out. Now, blue. I know this may sound weird, but blue, pretty much his solid ratings are 8.5. If that carbon fiber had some grip, Blue said it would probably be a 9. It's an absolutely gorgeous knife. But that grip on the carbon fiber, it's going to knock it down to an 8. And because you got to give credit to everything else. I mean, everything else is just absolutely fantastic about this knife, really. It looks awesome. It operates awesome. The action is fantastic. But that darn carbon fiber is super, super slick. And, well, that's where we're at. Great looking knife, guys. I urge you to take a look at it. You know, like I said, I will leave a link down in the description so y'all can check it out. That rosewood, that one looks really good too. Holy cow. But, like I said, guys, this has been the drop-produced, Gareth Bull designed, we manufactured Miura. Again, thank you very much to Drop, Gareth Bull, and the Apex Pass-Around Group for the opportunity to check the Miura out. Gosh, that just looks too dark sitting there. There you go. Get a good final look at it. Always appreciate it, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.